They want you, but they're scared. The cards you have today are Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords, and Strength. This reading shows someone who has real feelings for you, but anxiety and fear are getting in the way. There's genuine interest here, but they're overthinking everything. The first card you have is Knight of Cups in your current energy position. This is someone who's romantic and emotionally driven. They think about you a lot. They get excited when you've texted. They notice little things about you that most people wouldn't catch. Knight of Cups is the pursuing energy in tarot, but he can be inconsistent. Some days he's all in, writing you paragraphs, making plans, being affectionate. Other days he pulls back completely, and you wonder what happened. It's not that his feelings changed. He got in his own head about it. This person shows their interest in specific ways. They remember things you mentioned weeks ago. They send you stuff that made them think of you. They find excuses to talk to you. They light up when they see you. But they might not be direct about what they want. They drop hints instead of stating things clearly. Watch for them testing the waters constantly. They flirt but play it off as joking if you don't reciprocate immediately. They suggest hanging out but frame it casually so they have an out if you say no. They are protecting themselves from potential rejection by never fully putting themselves out there. The second card you have is Nine of Swords. And this is what to look out for. This is pure anxiety. They're losing sleep over this situation. They're catastrophizing every interaction. They're convinced they said something stupid. They're worried you don't feel the same way. Nine of Swords shows someone lying awake at 3 in the morning replaying every conversation you've ever had. They're analyzing your text messages. They're asking their friends what they think you meant by something. They're creating problems in their head that don't exist yet. This anxiety makes them act weird sometimes. They might see you've read their message and panic that you're not responding fast enough. They might avoid you after a good conversation because they're worried they came on too strong. They might go quiet right when things seem to be progressing because fear kicked in. Watch for self-sabotage. They might pull away right when you're getting closer. They might create distance when vulnerability shows up. They might pick fights over nothing because that feels safer than admitting they have real feelings. Their anxiety might make them seek reassurance constantly, but in indirect ways. They fish for compliments. They make self-deprecating comments to see if you'll contradict them. The third card you have is Strength as your advice. This is about patience, compassion, and gentle persistence. Strength isn't about forcing anything. It's about being steady while someone works through their own stuff. Don't take their anxiety personally. Their hot and cold behavior isn't about you. It's about their own fears. When they pull back, it doesn't mean they lost interest. It usually means they got scared of how much they actually like you. Strength says be consistent. Don't match their inconsistency. Don't play games back. Show them through your actions that you're safe, that they don't need to be perfect. At the same time, Strength knows when to be firm. You can be understanding without tolerating behavior that hurts you. If their anxiety is causing them to be cruel or manipulative, that's different. Strength has boundaries. She's compassionate, but she's not a doormat. If you're interested, give them small openings. Make it easier for them to be honest. Ask direct questions. Don't make them guess what you want. Anxiety feeds on ambiguity, but also know when to stop waiting. Strength is patient, but she doesn't wait forever. If months go by and they're still stuck in the same pattern, you might need to have a direct conversation or move on. You can't do the emotional work for someone else. You could be a fire sign like Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or you might be dealing with one. If this resonated, please like and subscribe to support me.